All right, Sister Life babes, let's get into it. Why I chose Sister Locks over Micro Locks. Stay tuned and make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thanks. All right, so the reason I decided to get Sister Locks instead of Micro Locks is because I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew I wanted my locks to be interlocked. With micro locks, there are different methods and different ways they can be installed, and it will vary depending on the loctician. Sister locks are pretty standard. It's uniform. Everybody went through the class. They have to follow a specific grid pattern and do it a certain way. So because I knew exactly what I wanted and I didn't want to navigate away from that, there was no point for me to get micro locks. But the main reason I wanted Sister Locks is because, as many of you know, I've already had traditional locks. As micro locks grow, depending on who installed them, they can start to look a lot like tiny traditional locks, whereas Sister Locks is more closely related to loose natural hair in terms of size. So yes, micro locks are very, very small. They're about a shoestring length, but Sister Locks are even smaller than that from what I learned and what I researched. With that being said, I knew I wanted tiny locks that were interlocked together and that I didn't want them to be palm rolled because I've already had traditional locks and I've been through that method before. I didn't want to start with 2-strand twist, and I also didn't want to basically find a loctician. She started my micro locks, let's just say interlockingly. That's not even the word, interlockingly. She started my locks by doing interlocking, and then for whatever reason she quits, and now I have to go to a different loctician who may not do that. Maybe she'll palm roll. So it was just an inconsistency for me. And there are a lot of people who say they do things, especially on the social media age, that have no clue what they're doing. And a fear for me is if I got micro locks, okay, maybe I start them with someone who knows exactly what they're doing, but in a quest to find a new loctician, maybe they don't do it that way. Sister Locks is just more uniform, it's more standardized. You can check to see if they've been through the class. You can check to see if they're really a consultant. And that's not even to say their skills are better than someone who does micro locks, because there are plenty of women with micro locks that are phenomenal, beautiful, gorgeous. But I need that consistency. I need to know what you're doing in my head. I need to know that if you fall off, it may be hard, but I can find somebody, right? And they're gonna do it the right way. So for me, that's really what it boiled down to, was just the integrity of what's being done to my hair and the pattern I wanted. So as y'all know, I really do like the grid. And surprisingly, the longer I've been on this journey, I haven't really even thought about the grid. It's just more like the fullness of my hair now. So it changed from when I even started. I'm just loving seeing my hair grow and flourish. But anyway, the whole point is, I chose Sister Locks because I wanted uniform locks, I wanted them tiny, and I wanted to make sure that whoever I went to would maintain it the same way. I'm not trying to get scammed by somebody who says, oh yeah, I do micro locks. Then you go, you get the micro locks, they quit, they don't do locks no more for whatever reason, now you're bouncing around town. I need a committed loctician and I need my hair done right. So not really a major reason. I think they're both beautiful and you can hardly tell the difference as they mature, but that's what it was for me. What about you? Why'd you choose your Sister Locks and micro locks?